Are we live?
We're live. People are seeing us for the third time. I think it's becoming more like fluent now. Like I feel more comfortable. Last episode I felt like really.
I think it was only because that one.
I think it was because we had like a crowd watching us, and it was kind of awkward.
A little awkward.
And I don't know. It's hard to pretend like you're having a normal conversation.
I feel like
when somebody's staring at you like this. It's like.
Yeah, it was a little awkward. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, that's just. I guess like when we have guests.
Yeah.
Get comfortable with them. If we're not.
It's not even about having a guest. We didn't even have a guest. It's more of a crowd. I'm not used to people staring at me while I'm talking. Like when I was growing up and doing like talent shows and stuff, I probably did one talent show my entire life.
Yeah, I think I don't know how to explain it. Like just group things. If I don't know them, I'm like.
But at the same time, I don't know if I have stage fright because.
So it's like nervous or being shy in a way.
Yeah, that's what stage fright is.
Yeah.
But I don't think I have stage fright because I used to like. I never did a solo talent show, but the talent shows I did was I would dance with my class. I would go hard. I'd be like the main act. I think I have a video.
You ever seen Stomp the Yard where the nigga's on his back?
Bro, it's just my favorite. Look, he's like this.
Or the one where he's spinning, he's on his head and he does a slide.
That's my favorite one. That's the one I look back to all the time.
Nigga was doing that.
They need to make those movies again. It was always so hard.
They made more movies of those, but they are trash. The first one was only good. Yeah, they made a second and third one and it was terrible. It was stupid as hell.
When?
It was like low budget. It was low budget. It was terrible. And it was just
my dream as a kid was
gang related. Well, the first one was gang related in the beginning, but this one was like a gang is after them and they're trying to get their money.
But it wasn't a gang. No, it was like repping the schools.
No,
and stuff.
In the second one, there's an actual gang. Like he gets affiliated with a gang that he used to be
in. And they all dance.
No, the gang comes to the house and fucks half of them up.
What?
Yeah.
Is that even a dance
I can't break dance no more.
What the fuck?
Yeah, one of his homeboys has a broken leg. Like they stomped the fuck out of his leg.
I don't remember
watching
that at all.
It was low budget.
Stomp the Yard?
Yeah, this is the second one. I think there's a third one too.
Like as a kid, I wanted to do like breakdancing classes, but I never did it.
I would do it. I would do it in the mirror. Man, I look stupid looking back at it. I had the hat.
Breakdance?
I was trying to throw a hat over it.
But see, I was thinking stuff like that, but like as a kid, I was thinking stuff like that. But as I got older, I realized there's a whole different level of breakdancing.
Yeah.
There's like fucking you throw a cardboard on the ground and you start doing fucking head spins on the middle of that cardboard. Yeah. Like they have their own cardboard they bring around.
Yeah. I mean that shit gets pretty. Any type of like hobby gets pretty serious because you gotta remember there's a whole like.
You saying like there's a whole nother level to everything?
To everything, yeah.
Well, I mean, obviously, but
it's like we don't know about it or we don't get that into it until you like you get invested or you do your research type shit.
Yeah. That's how when my homeboy was telling me about his breakdancing career or whatever, he would show me videos of like crowds of people surrounding like an entire like basketball court worth of fucking cardboard. Not like one piece, but like different pieces, and they're all fucking breakdancing on it.
Yeah,
like,
I think it's wild. I sometimes see videos on like Instagram and stuff. And I'm like, this shit is hard, dog. This shit does get pretty hard.
That's why they need to make another Stomp the Yard movie. It's like those scenes are like engraved in my head where he's fucking doing the neck thing, the back one. I don't even think I've seen that in Stomp the Yard. I've seen that in a Instagram reel or something of a kid doing it.
It's in Stomp the Yard.
Oh.
It's in the beginning.
That's such a wild lifestyle.
Such a hard movie though.
What?
That movie was hard as fuck.
Yeah, I definitely need to watch it again.
I got mad. I got sad as hell in the beginning when his brother died.
I have no memory of that movie other than the dance moves.
The main character's group and his brother's Chris Brown, I think. Yeah, his brother's Chris Brown, and they end up beating and getting their money. They beat the group in the club, and they end up walking out. But the group that they beat was like upset, and they're mad they lost their money and everything. So they end up jumping them, and they're all fighting. And then one dude pulls out a gun and shoots Chris Brown.
Chris Brown?
Yeah, Chris Brown was the little brother.
Oh
They get
yeah.
shot. That nigga still
I barely remember that.
I seen a video of him on stage the other day breakdancing.
You know, he just released an album.
Yeah, I didn't get to listen to it. Did you? Not that I don't. I mean, it didn't interest me to click it.
Yeah, I stopped listening to him a long time ago.
Yeah.
He just released I don't know if you've seen it, but he released a album with Young Thug.
Oh yeah.
And then it got deleted.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like
why.
2 days, 3 days later.
But I heard it. Yeah. It was like one good song in there.
But it's gone now. If you look for it now, it's gone.
Album music.
I don't know if that information is true, but I looked for it like a month ago and it was totally gone.
I mean, there's a song recently that I think it was Roddy Ricch just dropped like 3 songs in the album, and the one main song in that the one that I sent you, it was mad hard, and now you can't play it on Apple Music. I'll be trying
It's
to. It's
just not there anymore.
No, it's there, but it doesn't let you play it. I'm constantly trying to listen to that song.
Maybe it's just your phone.
I don't think so.
But it happens to me all the time. At the gym today when we were working out, I was trying to play music. I was getting frustrated. I don't know if you seen me pick up my phone, dropping it, pick up my phone. My phone was not playing music whatsoever.
Yeah, we gym boys.
Yeah, we got a little swole before we did this. That's casual shit though.
Yeah.
You gotta work out every day.
It's good for your health and your mental.
I feel like I haven't really worked out as hard as I should be in the last like 2 weeks though.
This week I haven't because we've been hanging out.
Yeah, since my brother's been down here.
Yeah. But I'll go right back into it after.
Yeah.
Today was good.
I was thinking, when I was working out, I was like, I'm not good at consistency, but Krishan is good at consistency. Maybe I just go where he goes.
Yeah, you should.
I was literally thinking that while I was working out.
Yeah, go right after work. I go home, I change, and I lay down for like 10 to 20 minutes, and then I'm like, all right, I'm ready to go.
Yeah, I think if I schedule my day around when you go, I could forget about fucking just the gym in general. Just like a robot, get up and go, like I did before.
Yeah.
But, hey, I'm thinking about it now. We were fucking monsters when we were 18.
Yeah, when we worked out, we did only explosive workouts, and it was like we were
monsters. We were killing that shit.
Yeah.
Bro, 11 or 12 o'clock at night every single day.
That's when you worked at Guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. We work out there.
That shit was difficult, bro. I think about it now, I would not be able to do that.
I think I have to motivate myself to do it, but
I'd be complaining the whole time.
You know what it is? I like my sleep now. Like I want to be home. Sleep? I want to be home by 12.
Well, I know that, bro. You wake up at like 2 o'clock in the afternoon sometimes.
Yeah, because I'm tired. I'm exhausted. Who works from 9 to 5? Everybody. I'm fucking tired. I want to retire. I'm fucking tired, nigga.
Yeah.
Give me some sponsorships. I didn't even say that right. Give me some sponsorships.
No, you said it right.
Oh. For the gym. I be trying to tag all of them. I think they all blocked me because they don't be looking at my shit.
Yeah, you stopped doing that. Why?
Because they stopped looking at my shit.
Yeah, but
oh no, I stopped.
You gotta be.
I stopped doing that.
So annoying that they.
That was like after New Year's when I was going through all that shit.
Yeah, you're right.
And then
fucking get back on. I actually enjoyed.
But I tag them still now. I tag them all the time when I post.
What in the videos?
Yeah, and they used to always look at my shit. Now they don't.
I think before you were wearing their gear. The only way they're gonna sponsor you is
only one person that wore their gear, and it was one shirt. But that's when it was.
Those are the people that reposted you.
Yeah, but they repost me before that. Even when I posted me wearing their content, they would not look at my shit anymore. I'm like, they're probably like them.
You think they're too big for you?
This brown boy is just annoying.
Yeah, I feel like gym sponsorships are a little weird because
I think they're just going after a lot of TikTokers now. That's where it's at.
That's where the money is with all these fucking advertisements.
If you have a lot of like followers on TikTok, you're for sure getting sponsored. I see people get sponsored, and half these niggas don't even.
I want you to try this thing that I did like 2 months ago, where you go through any TikTok that has a lot of likes, and you click on any of the comments, and look how many followers these people have. They have like 50,000, like on a slight, just regular, 50,000, 70,000, 80,000, all up there, 20,000 at the lowest. It would amaze me how many people have like a good amount of followers on there.
Yeah.
I think because they made it so easy for you to just be like follow while you're watching the video.
just feel like
There's no other social
I
media
just
like
feel like
that.
it's a strange social media, no,
But
a
it's definitely the
strange
most
account
addicting
app.
I've ever been.
Oh yeah.
I've never been so
That shit's
addicted
super
to a fucking
addictive.
social media in my entire life.
Yeah, the moment I sit on, like, I wake up and I don't get on my phone. I wake up, I
That's
go.
the first thing I do every single time.
No, I wake up and I go to take a dump. And
You have to take a dump.
While I'm on the toilet, I'll sit on the toilet, even if I'm done, for like 20 to 30 minutes on TikTok. And I'll look at the time and I'm like, I gotta go.
It sucks because every TikTok is 1 minute. It's really fucked up to think about.
Yeah.
I used to think, bro, I used to be so fucked. I'd be like, all right, I got 20 TikToks.
Remember when
Before I go to work?
they were like, yo, TikTok's gonna get banned because like
That was like
it got made by like
it was like Trump era or whatever, right?
Yeah,
Because
it
it
got
was made by the Chinese.
and they're like they're spying us to it. But you know, one thing I seen this one TikToker, he was like, if you go to your gallery through TikTok, it pulls up photos.
I seen that before, but it wasn't true on mine.
It was on mine. It pulled up photos from like so long ago, before I even had this phone. Like, it was on my other phone, and I was like, this doesn't make any sense.
You sure?
I swear to God. I showed my mom. I was like, and my mom was like, my mom don't know, but she was like, I was like, oh, that's all like shocked I was. I was like,
Yeah.
why is this a thing?
I don't know. I'm not one to like believe in theories.
I'm
and
not believing in theory. I just thought that itself was weird. I was like, why is this photo in here?
Yeah, that's true. That's a little weird. Yeah, hold on. We gotta flip the camera just in case it stops because we suck at fucking recording. Remember that?
Yeah.
I have good memory though sometimes.
You did hit play, right?
You know what I did want to talk about though? I wanted to talk about gambling. Gambling. I feel like both of us have no experience in gambling. Like
Yeah.
zero.
No.
The closest I ever got to gambling was poker. I got pretty good at poker on my phone. That's about it. That ended there.
I have no experience. Not really.
Zero. No bets.
I watched.
No,
I watched
like,
a couple movies.
betting money that you could do something with your friend.
Watched a couple movies on how to do it. Like,
Movies?
yeah, there's a movie that just came out. The card holder or the card handler. It's with the dude that plays Moon Knight. He's a phenomenal actor in every
he's
movie
good.
I've seen. That is the worst fucking movie I've ever. You know who's in it?
No.
Him and the dude that plays Green Goblin. The what? Nigga, you're gonna watch it.
Which one?
The
good Green
the
Goblin?
good Green Goblin. You're gonna watch.
I
it.
love them.
Exactly. You're gonna watch that movie and you're gonna say, "What did I watch?"
What happened?
So the movie is about this dude that goes around. He's very weird.
Yeah.
He goes around to casino hops.
Yeah.
He gambles. He
Okay.
plays poker or whatever the fuck it is, and he makes mad money, but he won't beat the system. Like, so he'll play, and then when he makes just enough money before the big win, he'll leave.
So he gets all the way to the end and then he dips out
He
every
gets
single
just
time.
before the end, so he can collect the money. Because
And the
if you
casino
keep-
doesn't like that.
the casino doesn't like people winning.
Yeah,
When you
yeah.
win, it becomes an issue. You know, you can't go to
You can't
casino.
constantly win.
Yeah, you can't constantly win. But he's
Isn't that so fucked up?
but
You have to fucking
he-
keep losing.
everyone. So in the movie, he says everyone counts cards or whatever. You're not that's illegal or whatever in casinos. So
To count cards.
yeah, so you know like what person's holding what types of shit and everything, and you know how to play the game.
Okay.
But everyone, the casino knows that everyone does it, but you're not supposed to do it like well, or you're not supposed to be obvious with it.
Yeah, it's not impossible to stop.
And he's so good at it, So that's why he doesn't win. He'll collect his money and go to a different casino.
Oh, because he knows this is
Keep-
set up.
Yeah, so keep collecting his money, but won't get to the big win. So he does that, or he'll play small games and collect the most money he could collect in those small games, and then go to a different casino. So
why
that's
is it the worst movie? You sound like you were so interested in it.
that's it has too much shit going on in that movie,
Like unnecessary
and
shit.
the acting is the worst fucking. I don't know why, but it's the worst acting. So he gets that's one plot.
Yeah.
The second plot is that there's a kid that follows him around asking him for help. And he's like, "Who's this kid?" And then the kid tells him who he is, and he's like, "Oh, this guy's dad, and you were in this prison with him." So the Moon Knight dude, was in jail before, and this kid thinks that he was in jail.
Bro,
with his
I'm already
father.
so confused.
He thinks he was in jail with his father, but in reality, he was the prison guard, not in jail with his dad. He wasn't in the jail with his dad. He was the prison guard that took care of his dad and beat his dad. So the kid has a different idea. The kid thinks they're both in prison together, when in reality he was like an officer or a guard that beat his dad.
What
in
the
that
fuck
prison.
does that have to do with gambling?
Exactly. So now this kid is like, yo, they end up going to like some security thing where they talk about how they're putting security in casinos, and the lead person that's taking care of the security thing is the Green Goblin dude, and he used to run that prison.
What the fuck?
So the kid ends up wanting to get revenge for his father, kill the Green Goblin dude, and the dude that plays Moon Knight is like, yo, I'm confusing because I don't know the names, but he's like, yo, I don't want
I
you.
love when you explain movies. You like you change the dialogue a little bit. So you would be like, they didn't say yo, obviously.
Oh yeah.
That's
So
so
he's like,
funny though.
he's like, I don't want this life for you. You're a kid. Go live your life. And so he ends up doing all these casino jobs to collect money for the kid to have a better life and forget about getting revenge for his father. So that's the whole movie. But then
I still don't understand the gambling part because you haven't said anything about it.
It's him gambling all this money for the kid. And then he's like, you know what? So and then Tiffany, what's her name? She's like a famous actor. Huh?
What else did she play?
She plays in like Girls Trip. Tiffany something.
That sounds like a chick flick.
She's like she's pretty bad, but she's mad funny.
What's her name?
Tiffany something. I don't know. All right. Or whatever. So she's in this movie and she has the worst acting for some reason. Wait, she's a good ass actor as well.
Maybe it was just like early stages.
I don't know, dog.
Because I want to become an actor, bro. I know I'm gonna have bad movies.
So she's in this movie. She ends up being this dude's girl, the Moon Knight dude, and bro, it was just a bad movie. The kid, I'm gonna spoil the movie.
I don't care, bro. You told me the whole fucking movie.
I didn't
already.
finish it because this movie's like 4 hours long.
You already told me this guy died.
Who?
The Green Goblin dude.
Maybe he didn't because it never showed it. So the kid ends up dying because he ends up going to get his revenge even when he wasn't supposed to.
Yeah.
And bro, like he ends up dying. So this Moon Knight dude goes to his crib and he's like, so you killed that kid. I'm not gonna just shoot you. This is what we're gonna do. Since we're both expert at torturing people in that prison, we're gonna go in that room and torture each other. Why? So then so they take turns torturing each other until one of them dies, and the Moon Knight dude walks out, and he's like,
"How they let How they let that happen? How do you let somebody torture you?
It's so dumb, dog. It's so dumb.
Torture is something you don't let somebody do.
It's so dumb. You gotta watch the movie. There's so much shit that goes on in that movie.
I don't want to watch it now.
There's so much shit that goes on in that movie that I haven't even gotten to, but like it's the worst movie.
I thought a lizard crawled on me.
They're cute.
No, this that's upsetting.
Yeah, that movie's terrible. It's like 4 hours, 3 hours of a movie.
What the fuck?
It's the worst. I really thought it was gonna get good at some point.
You know what movie made me feel like that? The Irishman. I love Irishman. I love The Irishman. It was such a good movie. But I was, it was one of those nights where I was like prepared to watch like, an hour movie. and I was just chilling. I was like, I'm gonna watch it before I go to bed, and I never looked to see how long a movie is before.
Yeah, I don't either.
At 3 hours, I looked. I was like, damn. Like, once the credits could pop up,
That was like when we went to go see
I pulled it up, and it was still 30 minutes left.
of The Irishman.
Yeah, I wanted to jump off a fucking bridge watching that movie.
That's like when we went to go watch Zack Snyder Justice League.
No, but
We
you
got-
expected that.
No, because we got mad food and we were like, "Are you ready to watch it?" And then right before you played it, you said, "Yo, this is 3 hours long, 4 hours long." And then we both had work the next day, and we were watching it at like 1. We started
We
watching
didn't
it.
expect it?
No, we started watching it at 12, and you clicked it, and you were like, "Bro, this is 4 hours long." And we both looked at each other, and you were like, "Yo, you want to just wait till tomorrow?" And I was like, "Nah, nigga, let's just walk. We bought food already.
Yeah,
let's
we just banged it out."
bang it out." And I think,
I was like,
yeah,
yeah, we watched the whole
we
thing.
watched the whole thing. That was a good movie, though. I love that movie.
Yeah, that was definitely a great fucking movie. I feel like if you don't know anything about the Justice League, though, you'll hate it. I had some mixed reviews going on, but it was always people that.
Yeah, there's always gonna be people like that.
But it was always people that didn't know the Justice League.
Speaking of not terrible movies, but speaking of movies, that movie we watched yesterday,
What was it called again?
Incantation.
Oh my god,
Everyone
bro!
everyone and their mom on TikTok was.
I don't give a fuck how hard or desensitized you think you are. There's no fucking way any of you are watching this entire fucking movie from start to finish without skipping a scene, getting jump scared at least once, or physically having a guttural reaction of looking away because of how fucked up some of the scenes in this shit are. And make sure you come back and tell me how fucking right I was after you finish watching this shit.
Saying
That bangs back what we were saying last week. How you can make a scary movie all day. If that's a scary movie
That was the
that
worst
got
movie.
that got money to make that film.
There's only one
They
scary.
spent all the money on the recording.
Yeah.
On the not the record. I'm a fucking retard. On the angles they were getting. Right?
Such a bad.
Because I thought that was brilliant. Like they made sure every single time that it made sense that they had that camera angle. Because
because what happened in the background.
because the
or whatever.
people who were in the movie were basically recording the movie. Right? So it's based off of this actor that's like she's doing like a documentary on her kid because she just got her kid back from
child services.
from child services because she was like
She was
fucked up in the head
She was
and unfit to take care of the kid, so she's documenting the whole process. And the movie follows her documentary the entire time, like her recording herself, and it would switch to different camera angles that she has. So I think all the money that they had was in that whole concept. Like, you know what I think of? The Chronicles.
I love that movie.
It's actually not as good as I remembered.
Yeah,
was definitely
I watched
a
it
one of
again.
a kind,
It was
though,
one of
at
a
the
kind,
time.
though, yeah. It was too good for its time, I feel like.
Maybe.
I love the plot and everything, though.
Yeah. I like the ending too.
The ending was super good, yeah. Yeah, loved it.
And how they got the powers is pretty cool too.
Mhm.
Like they
I
actually
love how they
did
had that
what-
one, the brother or whatever, the cousin, and he was evil. So they had to fight their own type shit. He killed one of them.
Mhm, mhm.
That was hard.
He was like the bully of them,
Yeah.
right?
No, he was the kid that got bullied.
Oh, he turned into a.
And he turned into a bully because he had powers. That shit was hard.
Yeah, that's right.
And
That's
he had
right.
to get murdered. I was like, damn, that's just sick.
Yeah, but so that movie that we were just talking about, I hated it so much that I have to tell them not to watch it. This is terrible. It
Don't watch that movie. That movie's trash.
was a waste of fucking 2 hours.
3 hours. Oh, it's 2 hours.
It was 2 hours.
It was terrible. There's one creepy scene. That was it. The one that I told you about. Where
Yeah.
she's standing there.
If you have the audacity to make a 2 hour movie, you need to make it fucking interesting enough. It was interesting, but it never led to
It never led to anything.
to the finale that you were waiting for.
Yeah.
Like how we were talking about Heredity, where it led up to that 30-minute fucking scare fest.
And there was times, you know what I don't like about scary movies? There's times in the movie where like they have like uplifting music in the background.
Yeah,
And then it ruins the whole
because they like
scenario.
survived or whatever.
Even if they don't survive,
movie
it's like,
shouldn't end like
it's
that.
like any type of hope in a scary movie ruins it for me. I'm like, you're killing the vibe for me.
So you think they all should end bad?
If it's a scary movie, most of them, yeah. or a dark movie, whatever.
If they all end bad, what's the point of watching a scary movie?
That's true. That's true.
What's so scary about it?
That's true. Well, no, not end bad, but they end like the villain wins or the demon like ends up killing them all. Like whatever the fuck it is, you know.
Yeah,
I like those are my type of movie. I like when the or like the villain wins or whatever the fuck it is. But if it's like
I know that.
yeah, I like shit like that.
But it's like
that's
a good point that you brought up.
which one?
Do they die every time, or do
I don't think they should. No,
you know what? I think they should survive, but like barely.
Yeah, yeah,
Like they barely made it.
yeah.
I think that would be like a good, like if that girl survived at the end of this movie that we're just talking about, which is fucking terrible, by the way. Do not watch it again. And TikTok told me to watch it, so
Yeah,
TikTok has like,
was like,
fucking issues. I have issues with TikTok because
Mixed signals.
they're like, "Yo, this is a crazy movie."
It's so brutal.
They're like, "Oh, you can't watch it. If you don't want to go to sleep for a week." It was like,
If you don't want to nut in your pants for the next 7 days.
What the fuck? What video you watched? You didn't send me that one.
My fault. That wasn't there. I'm gatekeeping that one.
But no, I forgot what I was gonna say though. Oh yeah, TikTok. I have a love-hate relationship with it because they told me to watch it and it was shitty. So there's that. I forgot why I even brought that up.
You're talking about endings.
Oh, endings.
If they should all end bad.
Oh, in that movie, they should have ended with the girl surviving.
You know how I thought it was? I thought it was going to be them surviving.
This is a spoiler, huh?
I thought it was going to be them. Yeah, throw up spoilers. I don't give a fuck.
The show's terrible. Movie's terrible.
I thought it was going to be them surviving, but the little girl ends up being possessed at the end. And then it ends. Or something. Something where the little girl ends up being
What happened to the little girl? I forgot.
She just gave her back to the child services because she was like,
Did she survive?
So that's how they made it. She was like, that's why she made the video. She was like, forget your name, this and that, and that. If you remember your name,
Yeah.
it'll come for you, whatever. But nigga, the little girl's gonna die anyways because remember she went in the room upstairs and she said the saying, and the stones looked at her like she's gonna die anyways.
That's true.
The whole movie was just. I like the idea. I like the idea of how they were saying in that movie because I've always thought about this as well. Where like you control something, so like the train going this way, but you could in your head.
Yeah,
you
the
do it
little
that
concept
way.
that they'll bring out. I think that was the best part of the
Yeah,
movie.
I love shit like that because I always think about that. I'll see like.
Well, you could. So they throw up these little images where they'll have like a train going in one direction, and they said if you focus your mind enough, you could have that train move in the other direction.
You choose your faith or some shit. It was saying.
Yeah, you choose your reality.
Your reality. There you go.
And they'll have like a Ferris wheel spinning in the right, and you could focus your mind enough to spin it in the left. It's some crazy shit.
That's what made the movie.
That's what made me like, yo, what's gonna happen next?
And
but
then
nothing ever happened.
That whole idea that they were saying was because the whole movie is about, you know how Buddha is the one for blessings, like
Yeah, I know.
This you pray to Buddha for blessings. So if he's like if there's good, there's bad, yin and yang, whatever. So if Buddha's the one for blessings, what's the opposite of Buddha? So there's a female Buddha.
Oh yeah, that's why they did the backwards.
Yeah, they do the backward sign because it's taking blessings or something like that.
So they had these hand signals.
Yeah. They're throwing up bloods and crips.
Now I remember. Now I know why they had the hand signals.
Yeah.
I didn't understand.
I thought that was dope too. Like how there was a good and there was a bad Buddha and all that.
Yeah.
I thought that was pretty creepy.
Yeah, that was pretty interesting. I just didn't have no fucking like background on the actual religious people there either.
Nothing.
There was no like.
Who was the dude burning?
Yeah, who was the
It was
dude
a random
burning?
dude. I thought it was.
Why
a
was there a
boyfriend.
bunch of naked men there?
They all sacrificed themselves.
Why? How long they've been doing it? You know, shit like that. That
What
kinda
happened
made
to
it
that
more
old lady?
interesting. Like I didn't give a fuck about her fucking story with her kid.
How did the daughter survive that drop?
The daughter?
Yeah, the little girl. When they go back to the church or whatever, or She ends up in the air. The daughter's in the air at one point.
Oh yeah, she got slammed to the ground.
And
I
then she went to the
forgot.
hospital. I was like, nigga, dude.
And she didn't eat for like a week.
Yeah, there's not bones breaking in there.
Damn.
I don't know. It was a terrible movie.
Yeah, I'm glad we're shitting on that movie because I really wanted to. I was thinking about after I was like, I'm gonna tear these motherfuckers up on the podcast. when it finished, I was like, that's how I'm gonna get back at them.
You what got me mad?
Now my mom's not gonna watch
You know what
it.
got me mad? I drove home.
That's the only person.
You know the scene where the radio starts fucking up when they get to the place when they're driving and they keep seeing the same things over.
Oh yeah, the car turns off.
The car turns
See
off.
that whole scene didn't make any fucking sense either. I thought something was crazy was
They
gonna
ended up
happen.
inside anyways.
Yeah, it just blanks out
Something was
and
banging
they're home
on
again.
on their car the whole time. I thought something was gonna pop out.
Yeah.
They never showed the hands that went after the daughter.
Mm-hmm.
Like what
None of
that
that shit.
was. Well, so when I was driving,
Because of random stuff from other movies being thrown into this movie.
yeah, it was a lot of scenes from other scary movies that they put in their movie. What bothered me now, yeah, okay, so when I drove home yesterday, my radio started acting up for no reason. I'm driving home and it's like,
Yeah, but you get like really paranoid. Now.
Yeah, I do
You're
get
one of the most
paranoid.
paranoid people I know.
well, yeah, sometimes. So when I'm driving home, my radio
Not
starts
like
fucking up.
crazy, like fucking like crazy paranoid. Like
Yeah, I'll sit there and
you're
I'll-
hard to hang around. But I'm talking about like after we watch a movie, you know, shit like that.
Yeah, I know. So I'm driving home and my radio starts fucking up and I'm looking at it and I'm like, maybe I should have remembered that. I was
that's
like,
suspicious.
Maybe that's suspicious. I was like, maybe I should have remembered that saying in that movie. And the saying that they kept saying.
It's
Like,
like, "Hunka
that shit was
namba."
creepy though.
Yeah.
Every time they played it, I was like,
Yeah, because they're like,
I was-
say it with me.
yeah, they were like, say it
No.
with me. And I was like, no.
And then they're like, it's okay, you don't have to say it out loud. I was like, fuck.
They're like, just say it in your head. And I was like, in my head, I was like, I was blocking it out.
You're singing Little Baby.
I was trying to remember a different song.
I was trying to think of any song. I couldn't think of anything.
Now I can't think of any song.
What are you singing?
That's that one song. I forgot what it is. It's like, don't you? Don't you wish your girlfriend was free?
That has
like me?
nothing to do with
But
Little
that's
Baby.
I'll sing some shit in my head.
Don't ya? Dun, 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 dun.
Anything to block that shit out because that shit was creeped out. That and the girl that was bleeding the whole time when they got to the chapel or whatever.
Oh yeah, the grandma.
Yeah, she kept bleeding. I was like, bro, why is
Fuck
it,
that scene.
I was like, when's it gonna stop? She just kept bleeding. I was like, when is it?
You know when something's scary? My first reaction to something super scary is like, oh nah.